What's going on, YouTube subscribers, viewers? What is going on? This is Adonde Raps Gaming here with another video. Do me a solid favor if you're new to this channel and you're a Raptor fan, basketball fan, gaming fan as well. Hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share for more videos as I do post-game reactions to each and every Raptor game as possible as I can. I've missed probably one or two or a few. Gaming, also many other different stuff that I do on my channel. You all can check it out. And before I begin with this one, as always, shout out to all those subscribers out there that has been supporting me. And yeah, so let's talk about this one now. Although I'm trying to be very quiet because where I am, there's people living here in this house, so I gotta be very extra quiet now. This is kind of a late video that I'm doing. I'm still up. It's after 3 in the morning as I'm recording this, and I didn't really want to wait too long to make this video, and the topic didn't really come in my mind to sit in front of this phone camera here and make a video, but sometimes you gotta watch other content creators out there that does Raptor stuff and trying to get ideas from them. So that's what I did. I watching Luca Rosano, shout out to that big time Raptor vlogger on YouTube. He's done an amazing job with his channel. Shout out to all the other channels out there as well. The Words Report, Raptors Digest, NBA Chef, TO Sports Talk, Raptors, Locked on Raptors as well. There's so many names out there that doing Raptor stuff and getting all the main sources that they continue with Raptor news and content as well. Amateur Hour Sports as well. That's another big name. So shout out to all those Raptor vloggers out there. You guys are doing your great job. All right. Now the topic I wanted to talk about is with the Raptors knowing the direction that they are going into for the rest of this season. It's been hinted that Darko, the coach of the Raptors, is hinting that this is not a time for the Raptors to try to get into a playing tournament. And what that direction is for the Raptors is for them to keep developing. Okay, so almost a week away from the trade deadline, February 8th, Raptors are expected to be one of those teams that will be on a selling format, if that's even a thing to say, right? So they are willing, well, not willing, but they will be sellers. That's what I'm trying to get to, right? And there are teams out there that are who are contending could use some players from the Raptors that maybe the Raptors can get a couple of draft picks in return and develop more throughout the end of the season. So guys like, Scotty Barnes is not on the trading block. RJ Barrett is not on the trading block. He's found his way back home. Look, so far in that trade with him and Emmanuel quickly, RJ Barrett has found his game stepped up a little bit more than when he was with the Knicks. So those are the three names on the Raptors that are not going anywhere. Okay, so I talked about this many other times. The big names that Raptors are going to be traded in with other teams: Bruce Brown, Gary Trent Jr., Chris Boucher, Dennis Schroeder, Jakob Proto could be a name out there that could be traded. You might see Raptors waving guys like Garrett Temple or Otto Porter, just name a few. Although they want to keep some veteran guys like Thaddeus Young. Yeah, so it's one thing with the Raptors. Their direction is developing more, but my main reason for this video, because I'm going to be talking about two things, so this one and something else. Although I know the Raptors are the record of 17-30, I looked at the schedule, okay, and there is 9 games in my opinion that the Raptors should have won those games. Okay, so if you're looking at it, Raptors should be 26-21, and I'm gonna go look at those games. All right, so this will be very quick as I try to make this video here. So the first one, the game against the Chicago Bulls back in October 27th, where I don't know what happened. That game got away with the Raptors not getting the calls from the refs, just like the other games I might mention, losing that one in overtime. Then losing to the Portland Trailblazers, at home, where the Trailblazers were one of those struggling teams that start out of the gate during that season. So that's the second one. So that's 2 in October. Now, there's only one game in November. Raptors, that was the only time where they finished above 500 for that month, 8-7, right? But they could have be 9-6 instead, where they a loss against the Cleveland Cavaliers, that close one. I felt like that game they could have got the win there. That would have put them above 500 if they have won that game at 9-8 instead of 8-9. Okay, then it's the December month, where if you look at the schedule, Raptors December 8th losing to the Hornets, another team that the Raptors record much better than the Hornets during that time, and they end up losing that one by 3 points on the road. Then the game against the Utah Jazz at home, December 23rd, where the Raptors had I believe it was a 17-point lead or something like that in the second half, and then Utah went on to score 41 points in the fourth quarter to come all the way back and beat the Raptors to win that one by 7 points. Then we all know the final game of the year, December 30th in Detroit, which I said in a video before this game, don't be surprised if the Raptors end up losing and stopping the Pistons. At that time, Pistons had a what was it, like a 28 game losing streak or something, yeah, or 29. And then yeah, what happened? So on the day before the game, the Raptors traded OG Anunoby, Malachi Flynn, Precious Achua to the Knicks. Short-handed Raptors team. Pascal's still on the team that time, and on the road, losing to the Pistons by 2 points. Okay, so far, if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those games could have won. Now the last three, because I said there was 9 games. Okay, January was just went and gone. We all know that one where the Raptors losing to the Lakers, where the Lakers got 23 free throws in the fourth quarter alone. Raptors only getting 2 in the fourth quarter. And overall, I think Raptors only got 13 free throw attempts, while the Lakers got 36 throughout the whole game. Raptors losing that one by 1 point. Okay, that that was a win because I believe that win was taken away from the Raptors. And January 22nd, at home against the um, Memphis Grizzlies, a short-handed Memphis Grizzlies. Raptors were pretty much full-handed except for Jakob Proto, who did not suit up for that game because he was still on that ankle injury. Raptors losing that one with no Ja Morant, no Derrick Rose, Marcus Smart for the Memphis Grizzlies, and some other names that were out. And yeah, those are the type of games Raptors maybe could have won, right? And another heartbreaking loss where the Raptors, another opportunity against the Atlanta Hawks. January 28th, losing by 1 point. They had that game in their hands. Raptors up by 125, 124. And the Hawks at home drawed up a play. I thought that maybe it was Trey Young was going to get the winning basket. He drove to the basket, and luckily, hey, enough guys to box up Sadiq Bey, who got the rebound and put back for the slam dunk for the win for the Hawks. So there you go. Those are the 9 games that the Raptors should have won, could have won, where whatever way you want to put it, right? So I said 26 and 21. Maybe that would put them in a 6th, 5th spot right now. But it is what it is right now with this season. Raptors, moving out from guys like Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby, and look, it took time for them. It took too long for them to move off from those guys, just like Luca Rosano said in one of his videos, right? So this is all about the developing process right now. It's time to give more minutes to guys like Grady Dick coming off the bench. If the Raptors are going to be trading Gary Trent Jr., give Grady Dick those minutes, and you could call up guys like Marcus Noel, give him more minutes, Javon Freeman, Liberty, these guys, Jordan Rora, right? This is another guy. I heard Luca also saying this guy's a gem. He was like the throw-in the Pascal Siakam trade with Bruce Brown. Nobody expected that Jordan Rora, that's how his name is pronounced. I've heard it's not Norora because the N is silent. This guy, look, the couple of games he has played for the Raptors, the one against the Atlanta Hawks in that loss, amazing. 24 points off the bench, and then to come back to with 17 points in the victory against the Chicago Bulls. This guy, he's showing great strides of his shooting. He, almost made a poster on as a one of the Chicago players, and yeah, so you like to see him get more minutes as well for his team. But one thing I want to see, even though the Raptors are in the stage of not trying to win many games to try to get into a playing tournament spot, we all know that the Raptors are tanking, right? And I don't like using that word. But all I want to see this season, this is what I want to see, and I think every Raptor fan wants to see this. That the Raptors win 3 in a row. Just like Darko said, I don't know when he said this. It was probably gotta be in November. Win 3, dinner's on me. Alright. And so far, Raptors have yet to win 3 games in a row. They won 2. That's it. The longest losing streak was 5. So if the Raptors can just win 3 in a row, I'll be happy. I don't care what nothing else. Even though I'm optimistic about them winning, more games, but there's 3 in a row, and then whatever for the rest of the season, they can lose whatever. Okay, 35 games remaining. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon because they play the Rockets later tonight. Then it's the Thunder. The OKC Thunder team. That team I believe they might be a team to watch out during these playoffs if they can continue how they're playing right now. And then the Pelicans, that's going to be another tough game. So on this road trip, the Raptors getting that win in Chicago, could have won that one in Atlanta, so that could have been a 2-0 right there. Rockets, they falling off. I'm pretty sure that Fred VanVleet going against his former team, he's gonna try to put up a big, massive points, maybe 30 plus points against his former team. And as the Thunder, Pelicans, Hornets, I believe that Hornets game should be a revenge game for the Raptors. Okay, they gotta win that one. I don't care. Rockets again, Cavaliers, those 2 at home, and the Spurs. And then the Pacers to wrap up the half of this season. And it's funny how in a 82 scheduled game, how the half is finishing with 55 games played. I can never understand that. So yeah. Now the next thing I want to talk about is Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol, who retired a few days ago from basketball, and I just want to congratulate Gasol for his career. And I believe, as Luca was saying us as well, that if the Raptors did not trade for Marc Gasol, then trade was Jonas Valanciunas, DeLon Wright, and I think it was someone else to Memphis for Marc Gasol. That trade, maybe the Raptors would not have won this 2019 NBA champion. He was definitely one of the key factors on that team, and it was not only Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green who came in a trade from San Antonio for DeMar and Jakob Pertl. It wasn't guys like Norman Powell off the bench. He did his thing. Siakam was, one of the other main factors. Fred VanVleet off the bench during that year. Kyle Lowry, all know, and then the other bench piece for the Raptors. But Marc Gasol, he as a great defender, he was definitely one of the key in helping the Raptors win that NBA title. His lockdown defense against Joel Embiid in that semi-finals, especially that Game 7. Yeah, and against the Milwaukee Bucks at the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, so so all the best to Marc Gasol. Uh, Hopefully a Hall of Famer. Him and his brother, you know, joining as Hall of Fame championship winners. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one here, folks. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. As later, uh, do my post game reaction as the Raptors take on the Houston Rockets in Houston, and let's hope the Raptors can get that win. Because I said I want to see them at least win 3 in a row. I mean, it's finger crossing right now. But as I said, this is a developing time phase right now. Raptors are tanking. They're gonna lose games, and I realize how this might frustrate some fans. They want to see the Raptors win, right? We all want to see them win, but maybe this is not the time now. Maybe not next season as well. But we all can hope for the best, all right? Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you back later after the Raptors Rockets game, post game reaction, all right? Take care.